this is another edition of Doctor actors change their hair colour, therefore they're coming back. Peter Capaldi had his hair blonde, made more blonde for a role apparently, and it has now moved back to the traditional grey / white colour that his hair normally has, and obviously people are sort of making jokes about Capaldi for the 60th.
Capaldi isn't coming back, the same as Christopher Eccleston isn't coming back.
I can't see him coming back.
I'm pretty sure Capaldi has dyed his hair or made his hair back to his natural colour because it just looks like right. He dyed it blonde for the role.
Yeah,
I doubt he just wants to have blonde hair.
I don't see any more to it than that, honestly. Again, I feel like a Debbie
I would love
Downer
him to come back.
I feel like
I would.
I would. Yeah, I feel like a Debbie Downer going. I don't see anything to
we're
this
just
rumour,
going. We're just going through like all these
return
rumours.
It's
probably not going to happen.
I'm gonna
the way
be realistic.
He's spoken about the show.
I think out of the three of these, the most likely is probably the Ace Centenary one. Maybe of the three,
Yeah.
But only because I could see Chibnall just being like, "Fuck it." Yeah, I could just honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. But
yeah,
I with a lot of these, I just don't think there's a lot to it, and I've gotten pretty good at analysing these leaks now and these rumours now. I've done it long enough, and I think it just gets to a certain point where it's we are clasping at straws a little bit. Doctor Who fans, we're not like Marvel or Star Wars fans where we get content regularly. We get content when the BBC deems it. It's it's like proclamations from a lord on high. We get bestowed with some Doctor Who news.
I mean, to be fair, comparing it to something like Star Wars and Marvel, they're obviously much bigger franchises.
Yeah,
There's multiple shows
I'm not
and films
saying
being produced
Doctor Who should be getting as much stuff yearly as Star Wars or Marvel. That would be exhausting, frankly, to keep up with. What I am saying though is that as a result, we often, as fans, Doctor Who fans, we
cling on to
we look for things that aren't really there. To quote the Eighth Doctor exactly, humans always seeing patterns in things that aren't there, and I think that is, in some way, the perfect summary of the Doctor Who fan base, especially when the show's not on. It's people look for these patterns, they look for these things that are going on because they're bored and want some news. So they'll grab onto these very, very minimal things that maybe imply some news, but in the grand scheme, it's just an actor changing their hair colour.
Yeah, there isn't much there when you break it down.
Tennant could come back because he also changed his hair colour, and I think Tennant coming back is fairly likely, right?
Yeah, because Tennant's up for doing anything.
I think the thing that makes the Tennant thing more likely is that he restored his sideburns as well, which I don't think he'd had for a while. So that does make that a bit more, perhaps, of a thing. I don't think Capaldi would come back unless it was in kind of a William Hartnell in the Three Doctors capacity, where it was a brief cameo type deal. Maybe that.
I guess if the price is right, he'd come back.
But I can't imagine him doing an elongated role, because he's even said, much like Chris Eccleston has said recently, they both see multi-doctors. I think Capaldi said that if you do too many of them, they become less special. And with Eccleston, he's he finds them quite cheap. So I don't think either of those are particularly keen, and neither of them really need it either.